You know what, Rallis? Here. Take it. But this time, the insurance policy on this isn't you getting to the bottom of here, getting to the bottom of the excavation. The insurance policy is your head. It's better be worth it, or else I'm putting you in the ground.
We're going to be making this back 50-fold, partner. Trust me on this. I'll go hire a new crew and some brawny types to keep them safe. Come back and check in on us. Nothing can stop us this time.
Yeah, Rallis, and trust me on this. I have put many a person in the ground for a lot less. And so here we are. Here in... Where are we gonna go? The middle of nowhere, really. Following the vague directions, in reverse, actually, of some random person in the Skyrim village. Yeah. Said somewhere to the southwest. He had seen... Oh, what's his name? The smith. That way. It doesn't really matter. I suppose it's going to be a Nord, I suppose. Look out for a Nord smith. Someone... You okay there? Did I give you an ancient Nordic pickaxe to deal with that? If there's any ore there left to gleam. Anyway, Karja, how are you feeling with your new ebony, eh? It's a bit... like some kind of hybrid. It's like you're a cat wearing a new cloak, I might add. Some nice trimmings on it. From a wolf. Some ebony, the steel. You got a glass mace and a glass bow. It'd be nice to get you all uniformed up, but I suppose that's why I kind of want to track down this smith, not only for the Skyrim village, although I will admit that that reasoning is secondary to the first, which is he is a Skyrim crafter or smith, or he knows how to craft Skyrim. He knows his way around it. I'm thinking, Karjo, you'd look very good in a suit of Skyrim. You deserve to be in a suit of Skyrim. You know, something bright represents your... Well, I feel like you're the good one among us, really. And I go... If I get Karjo a full suit of Skyrim, give him your cloak, I'll tie him with it. And you, Karjo, can pass your ebony to Inigo. You can pass your cloak as well. We could fully embrace who we are, Inigo, whereas Karjo, he can fully embrace who he is. He's the good one, the preacher. Always has a sound word of advice when you need it. Anyway, yes, let's pinpoint where I'd thought we actually were on the map here. Let's bring this up. Yeah, so I'm thinking I need to go a little bit further northwest here, and I can begin to retrace the steps towards the direction the guy in the Skyrim village actually gave. He said it was some southwest. But the real detail here is that he was seen taken by some elves. Now, it could mean elves in a dark elf sense, right? So just like me and Bleeding Teldry and everyone else here in Raven Rock, which is just totally not helpful. Finding a random Nord who's
What's our next move?
Abundantly common in the Skyrim village, taken by some dark elves who are abundantly common in Raven Rock. However, if it's some high elves, then that's something we can certainly look out for. Judging by the sun, I reckon it's about 6-ish. Right, yes. I reckon so. So without further ado... Yes. Did forget this last time I was here. There we are. Anything else? Evidently not. What about here? There we go. Salt is always welcome. Shall we go?
I grew up in the city of Blacklight in Morrowind. If you ever get the chance, you should visit there.
Hang on, if you free it was on the... We're leaving. So, northwest. Let's just bumble across, I suppose. I recognise... some activity, at least. Well, I suppose it'd be a good place to start when you get on the pass and then head northeast in the reverse of the directions given, so we'll head up this way. Ah, dear, oh dear, oh dear. You know, Inigo, I've been thinking I really need to read Merlin's tome. I've calmed down now. It was certainly a good decision not to go back to the tower. I'm not sure about coming back to Solstein after all, whether that was actually a good decision. But it seems my responsibilities had thrust upon me there have followed me all the way here. Yet, I do need to read the tome. I'm in a better state of mind to do it, but I feel as almost the roles are reversed. I felt betrayed by Merlin, and rightly so. I've cooled down on that, but I need to cool down. Ugh. I need to let go. Well, not let go of that, but not remember how I felt the first time. That's what I need to do. You know, talk with him. You know, it's easy to go soft on your emotions over time. You need to remember how you felt that very first instance and not let go of it. You know, that's the way it should be charged. But I feel by coming here in rebellion, maybe I've angered him. Will it be a kind, talking letter that he has written to me? I'm almost hesitant to find out. So much so that I am going to hesitate. Let's carry on up here. Let's have a fire. There you go. An elven helmet. Hands on scabbards, guys. How are we doing today? Are we, okay. Ow! Warming me up! Warm the others up, they need it. Oh well, what was this all about? Some dinner? So these... What are they doing here? They're not wearing, like, traditional Thalmor armour, so I can't really say if they are Thalmor. I really can't. Oh. For a moment, thought he had a bag on his head. Interesting. So... what on earth were you guys doing here? Isn't it a bit far out from where I was originally pointed to? I'm not really shunting this door through. No. Man, looks like I need to have another look, because I have to find the key by the looks of things. There we go. Pry out that pocket. I think there's a note here. My fingers aren't wrong. Okay. Let's be careful of it. I'd hate to get some blood all over it. Not to be licking up and down the paper. Right, let's take a peek at this. I grow impatient with your lack of progress. If you cannot break the smith, I will be forced to find the more capable interrogator. I expect your next report to contain more encouraging results. A. Signs off these letters like Merlin signs off his tome entries. Single letter. Let's have a key now. I mentioned the smith. What were... As for motivations, what? They can't be after Skyrim, surely, or the secrets of Skyrim. Would Emmaus Mora be after the secrets of Skyrim? As treasured as Skyrim may be here, it isn't... It still kind of feels a bit underwhelming, really. Let's try this. Rin. Dingy place. Hello?
I have been taken against my will.
What's our next move?
I think our next move's downstairs. Ooh. Let's remember those. We've been here before, Indigo. I know.
Please, someone help me.
Be over in a minute.
I have been taken against my will. I am in need of rescue.
Trust me, gonna be right there. Oop. Oh, could have dropped that on you then. There, I'm just trying to lighten the mood.
I hope you're here to release me.
It depends what you've done. Are you the smith? Let's try. Right then, you.
Outsider. I remember you. You're the one who freed the skull from the dark spell. The
Well,
All-Maker that you have come. These accursed elves have taken me from my home.
now, these elves, not going to assume with the tied to any faction in particular, but these high elves, blasted things. Why would they want to abduct you? I have my own hypothesis, but I want to hear it from your own mouth.
I do not know this word, Thalmor.
No one said
Being
it.
the elves, they were trying to learn the secrets of forging Stalrim. Their leader, an elf named Ankarian, has a map.
That sounds
He says that it
Thalmorish enough
shows
for
the
me.
location of a hidden source of Stalrim.
I'm listening. As for this Ankarian, yeah, once knew someone called Ancarno, very Thalmorish, I'd throw them all into the same basket, because why not?
They have a ship. They took me there and showed me the map. You will find it on the northern coast of the island.
Right.
Please, do not let Ankarian make his weapons. Kill him or let him live. But take the map from him. It belongs with the skull. I will return to the village. When you have the map, please bring it to me there. And thank you. May the All-Maker bless your days.
No problem. You did realize I'm going to be coming back for you later. I'm going to see you later
You'll
about that
find the elf
Stalrim.
ship at anchor along the northern coast of the island. The one named Ankarian will have the map.
As for letting him live or killing him, how naive you are. He's already as good as dead. Teldrin, you teach all your atronachs to be this patient. Seen them, well, seems quite an attractive prospect. Right. I'll tell you in a go. the amount of stuff I've got
What's
back,
our next move?
that Severing Manor, is absurd. Glover Mallory is going to end up taking out loans to buy all that stuff off me. When I go back to Skyrim, if I make it back to Skyrim, I've probably got to pay for an extra cabin or something just to throw it all in. Might even have to leave some of it behind, 'cause honestly, when push comes to shove. Anyway, so the smith there indicated the northwestern tip of the island. I do remember during that horrendous dragon attack, of the many ones we've had, but the one where, yes, I fell 50 feet into the water and thought Teldrin had kicked the bucket as well. I do remember there being on the shoreline seeing a boat docked, but thought nothing of it. And now that he's referenced there, that suddenly makes a lot of sense. Now, there are a few ways that I've marked down here that I could traverse my way over there. I might well go up the coast. I did pass a mine on my, when I was running back to Raven Rock, and if I could pass through that mine on my way up there, I think that'd be ideal. Once I'm up there, maybe I can comb my way through some of these remaining ruins I've marked down, but I could also go cross-country, but I'll save that for another time, I think. I really need to be heading in the general direction I need to be going, even if it is just slightly off-center. And yes, the night is young, so may as well make the most of it. Now, let's get coastal, for what it's worth. Hopefully there's going to be an easy way. Anyway, Inigo and the others, I feel as if I just talked to you all the time, Inigo. I feel as if, even in my internal monologue, I always feel like I'm talking to you. It's rather strange. Do you know that a master wizard and an apprentice of sorts can have that kind of connection? They can communicate mentally. Imagine having that kind of connection with someone. Like, this is crazy. Really, do I have to pass through Raven Rock to get down there? But imagine if we could do that, Inigo. Imagine we could communicate like that. That would be quite something. It really would be. Oh, here we go. Worth dropping home. Listen to me. Home. I don't think I could ever call this place home. Never once did. It was a place where I was once at a present time, in the same sense that I'm here presently now. Doesn't say anything about the future. And yeah, Inigo, right? Fine, I'll just ponder amongst myself. I do this all the time. It seems Mirek stole a dragon soul from me, as if I'm not possessive over them in the first place, as if it's like a regular thing that I like to steal souls from people. I suppose in a past life I'd steal souls by caving their faces in, and I suppose that's kind of another way to look at just killing someone. Literally harvesting a soul, as the Greybeards alluded to actually being. Oh my god, actually, outside the watchtower. The fact that he could steal something that I never even knew was mine to take, not even like a couple of weeks ago, a month ago, if that, is, well, seems... You alright? Been a scrap here, have you? Oh, you seem capable. Oh, really? I see. Hey, Kajo. Hey, you can't look at it, can you? You can't. Nah. Oh.
Stupid dog.
You can stay with us for the time being. Entertainment value. I'll wait until Indigo gets here. Oh, he's gonna love you. Oh dear. Hey Kajo, we need a name for that dog. Put one together. Oh, imaginative you are. What drinks I'll buy you. Yes, we are going over there. What is going on there? Hello? Anything?
That magic? Careful, please. By the gods, it's true, isn't it? A dragon has
I think we've
attacked
got to get back to our ship.
remembering down.
Yeah, I think you...
Best be shoving off now.
I think you should.
Stupid dog.
The dog's getting a bad rap. I was talking to that dog like it's crapped on its shoes. On your shoes. Has it? I'd believe it by the way you're talking to it. And yes, here we go. Let's have a look in this pack here. Do I have another one of these so I can walk on the water? I'm not recognising the labels on them. Maybe I do. You know what? It's worth a try. I could probably like take some of my gear off and just give it to one of you guys, or maybe throw it over here, but you know what? I'm gonna get soaked through, I'm gonna get soaked through. I'm not stripping off. I'm giving you guys the pleasure to see my glorious body. Oh yikes. Back it up, form line. You know what that even means? Nice. Do it in. Any more. Can't even tell. You know what? Since he's still in this kind of form, it'll be easier. Charming. Maybe there's something to be said about drinking werebear blood. If there is, then put myself in harm's way for all kinds of things. What's this on top of the existing stack of things that's currently up or wrong with me, or that I'm going to be bumbling into in the future? That's enough for now. Now, I remember this mine here. There's a reclaim can. Oh, well. Thanks for coming out to greet us. Should switch to the mace, but you know what? Your flesh sounds so nice on the end of this blade. Who else? Have a go. Have a go. Come on. Miss. Oh no. Come here. Ow. What a kicked it! What's going on here? I thought the dog was stuck with a spear. You guys carry a lot of random stuff on you. If I remember right, mine's that way, but yeah. Let's see. Here. Screw it. Ow. There. Reused by the looks of things. How long dead? It's good. It's good. What do you have on you?
Stupid dog.
Garjo? Is that the name for it that you came up with? Not very original. Right, I have an inkling. Definitely. If I knock together some ebony, I need to spend some time with a really good smith. Maybe the one up in Scowl Village. Be just the one. But yeah, knock together some more ebony. I'll give that to you. Get some starring for Carjo. Say that as if that's easy. I want to see what you guys have got here first. Oh, hitting the dog. Everyone all right, all things considered. Fantastic. Oh, at least. You know, you do have a lot of crap in here, don't there? It's not even worth looking around, you know?
My last patron's cure was trying to tackle him. I have fought with bandits alone.
I want to hear that story one day, Teldrin. I still not sat down with you yet, you know. I hired you to take me around Soulstone. All you've done so far is talk about your bleeding self.
My whiskers are freezing up.
We'll find a fire soon. In the meantime, make do. Right, not even bothering. Fresh footsteps. See if we stay nimble enough. It's kind of an engagement range. Hey! Looking good. Eat alive, dog. Make your dinner. Oh, it's been snagged on the metal of my helmet then. Look at the tips on these things, don't plunge really that deep. Must that be a whole babbling thing of nothing on the floor right now? Maybe I am. Maybe I am. Who knows? When one reality ends, another begins. Suppose we know a minute ago. Skooma allows you to experience that kind of thing, I suppose. Very limited quantities. Absolute garbage most of this stuff is. Okay, kinda take that back, but generally speaking, did I? Sure I did, yeah. Let's proceed. Unlucky, dog. Unlucky. Ow. Hey. Oh. Oh. Okay. They have a real hive here, don't they? There we go. And every so often, there's something worthwhile. As a matter of trying to figure out this lock. Lock seems so difficult. There's no way a recluse could come up with that kind of locking mechanism.
Nice.
Should really be wise to where these recluse pop out of by now, but I'm really not. They just appear where they're damn well pleased, and we deal with them. Okay. Okay. Maybe you want a cup or a plate? Thought not. Okay. Nice armor. Beautifully cut to size. Shame it didn't help you. Ow. Yes. Don't mind me. Making wonderful time. Wonderful use of the time. Right. So hang on, have we... Oh.
You like my chitin armor? Specially crafted by Grindis for Low, one of the finest master armor scopes in modern.
Let's do this. You know, I was thinking it would be a nice little retreat here. This. The labyrinth. Kinda. And it only goes further and further down still. Sorry, are you eating that? Sorry. Seems kind of rude. Hey up. See if we can get any purchase. See if we can get any trade. Looking good. Better. Oh wow. Right, further down, I suppose. Come on, that spear is nothing against my plates. To be honest, spear's probably better to get between the plates and a sword. Oh, hello. And there? Where does this end? Where does this end? Ow! Don't celebrate your victory too early. Crikey. There we go. At least some of you carry some worthwhile loot. That was a mistake. Hey up, mounted infantry. They're probably giving you too much credit. Not too much credit. Go on, you two. Forget it. What is this place? Truly is just a honeycomb. Can you not do that? There's just so much junk interlaced. Give him help, Nigel. And saw some movement earlier. There. Right, follow them onto the bridge. One at a time, please. Very kind. Here we go. Try to keep off center here. Really. Friendly fire. Hey. Can you swim? Is there even water down there? I've wanted to just loose an arrow here and put it out of its misery, but oh, you're a stray. Just find yourself stray again. Let's deal with this first. What's that all about? Nice. Oh, you found something. Good on you. Maybe we're heading down that far. Maybe. You're right there.
Their suffering is at an end.
Evidently. Oh, this place goes on forever. Where does this lead? Does this go down further still? Does that lead up to where? No, it's leading up. Not down to where that. Okay. Right. Interesting. And here? This will lead to the overhang, right? Yes. How do you...
Be careful.
I just want to know now. I just want to know. Can't quite believe the dog's even still intact. Surrounded by cats. Could supposedly jump anywhere and live, but so the dog, well, clearly not had its day. All right. Okay, let's check this lock out. Nothing on the left-hand side. Right, got some purchase. How incremental do I have to be? Don't want to be too jarring with the cylinders either. Don't want to knock this out of whack. I'm not helping. This could take a while. Got it. So where does this lead? Well, to a place I would have forgotten otherwise. Not seen. Just a lot of places like this in here. Even there's chests and stuff I've missed, but to be quite honest, a lot of this is just junk. Don't care, there's like a little bit of gold in the midst of it all, it's just... Ugh. Still not even been to the mine. Maybe I should go see the ship off first. Probably the most straightforward thing to do. And the mine will still be here, whereas the boat, maybe not. So that takes priority. Right then. Let's go the right way. Let's get right on out of here. Right then. North. Follow the curve of the coast till that is boat at anchor. Oh wow, really had to go at this. Might have to have a go at those hawkers. Like, sure, we could pass over the top, but to be honest, can we pass? Can we pay a toll or something? No? I'm gonna try, right? We're gonna... Excuse me. No. Get it. Hey up. Bit crazy leaving the candle light on, but you know what? Let's do an assessment. They'll be dead in a couple of minutes anyway. One guard, someone on the ship itself. Maybe somewhere off on that expedition. Well, we did kill a bunch back there, so maybe they're undermanned here now. Maybe it's just a skeleton guard. I'll tell you what then. There's the man on the ship who should have the map, and presumably he'll actually be on the ship. It's strange. Tell you what then. First come, first serve. See how this goes. Funnel them all into one engagement. Come right over here. Strange, I'm trying to remain so incognito when not wearing the main body of the armor. Or the other mage. That'll be. Get stuck in. Roo then. We all alright. Think so. Rightio. So, let's get... Okay, well this isn't playing pretend anymore, is it? So we've got a map here with a little bit of blood on it. Let's see. Where's this pointing to? I'm pretty sure I want to turn this over right away. Really don't. So it's pointing not that far from here. Depends whether I went to anchor on the coast. I'll cross-reference this with my own map, but I think that divot at the top there, the top left, is where they came in. The divot inwards anyway, not outwards, is where we are now. Interesting. Huh. So you have another look at that in better light. Right then, well. Okay, so I have quite a lot of reason to go back to the Skyrim village. 2 reasons. And quite a few reasons to go back to tell Mithrin. But maybe we can make a line to the Skyrim source. Now I'm looking again. Maybe when this ship is not at anchor where I expect it to be. By the way, it's still going to be over there somewhere, isn't it? And there? What happened here? Okay. Okay. Better.
Yes, I know you could do it.
So did I. I'm almost looking for like a trapdoor or something here. Not really know though. Right then, I think without further ado. Come back for this later. In the meantime, I'm going to have a bit of a feast, and I don't think I'm going to go right over to that Skyrim source, because it's exactly the kind of thing that I do. Now, someone with a better conscience would go to the Skyrim village first and turn over that map. But frankly, let's just make that Skyrim my insurance policy. And that's because I bloody well want it. And if I need to turn over any ore, if he wants me to turn over any ore, well, first thing, I never would turn over the ore. But if I did, hypothetically, I'd be able to stow away more than I'd let on. Okay. Look at this. Better. Right then, let's have a look at my map here. I know I can get round there, so you know what? I'm gonna double back. And maybe, after the Skyrim source, I'll double back even further to the mine, and then begin heading east. Maybe this is the time where I can begin a traversing of the northern part of Solstein. Finish where I'd only barely started when the dragon attack started happening. Yeah, sounds fair. So, let's keep referencing to the map here, but this Skyrim source I expect to be tucked away. Roundabouts. A little bit due east, but not a lot. Snow's fresh, so Unless it's been snowed over. I don't see any foot traffic here. Not even from nature. It's going to be tucked away somewhere. Heads up. If you care to join me. First come, first serve. Sit down. Better. And you? You've got nothing on my tribe. Ugh. Throw you guys about with one hand. Right in the face. You guys found this Skyrim source? Is that why you're hanging around? As luck would have it, I am finding a lot of these. Quite a short period of time. And a notch. There we go. Good. Hearing a dog should really give it a name, but you already gave a name to my hellhound. I'm sufficiently sated on blood. He often comes out to play. If I'm not sufficiently sated now, then I never will be. Right. We're at a bit of a dead end here. Or are we? We were just leaving. We were. That looks suitably cut off, that does. Is it worth trying to find the way around, or... See, if I was on the other side of that and saw that high up, like, rock face there, I'd assume it would just be a straight drop on the other side, there'd be nothing there. But because this is facing inland, it's caught my attention. Plus, there's a trackway up there. It's walled on this side as well. And yeah, it's literally almost walled. Well, this isn't exactly what I had in mind, but hey, it'll do.